cannot wait for the blows. You must anticipate them. Based on what you see, of course. Not what you assume.
You're not fair!
Another of your little jests, I presume, Gawain.
Sir Gideon! Hello, Giles.
Greetings, my friend. I trust you're well, under the circumstances.
I'm afraid Sir Gawain's flippant attitude does you a disservice, Valiant.
The point, Sir Gideon, was to show Valiant how carefully he must study his opponent.
Begging your pardon, Gawain, but you might have corrected his form. Had this been a real combat, the lad would surely be dead by now.
Of course. How stupid of me. I yield to the expertise of a master, Gideon.
Oh, a master indeed. Every shire in the realm has heard the legend of how you fought on at Twyllingham, even after the Bronze Knight cut off your hand. Forgive me. Forgive me. How thoughtless of me to speak of, of it.
No harm done, Valiant. And when the others arrive, I shall be happy to be your sparring partner.
Others?
I was told there would be 2 others at the practice today.
Yes, Valiant. I thought Rowan and Arn were coming.
My fault, I'm afraid, Gideon. I meant to inform you of the change of plans, but, it slipped my mind.
King Arthur has left for Redditch in the wedding of King Richard's daughter. Rowan and Arn are part of the guard traveling with him.
Then we won't be needed as sparring partners after all.
No, though I was so looking forward to whatever lesson Sir Gideon might have cared to give us.
Then you shall have it. Come with me. Technique, Valiant. Technique is everything. Move your hands further apart upon the haft to give more speed to your movements. More strength to your parries. Yes, like that.
Excellent, Valiant. Well done.
And more power to your blows. Don't hold back. Strike harder, boy, harder.
But Sir Gideon, I shouldn't wish to harm your...
I'm not a cripple, you know. I could crush your skull with a single blow if I chose to.
I'm sure you're a most worthy opponent.
Then... act like it.
Valiant!
He's just dazed.
He'll have a nasty lump, but he'll be fine.
Valiant, I'm so very sorry. I'm afraid I got a bit carried away.
No. It was my fault. I need to work on improving my skills with the poleaxe.
Thank you, Gideon. I think we've had enough for one afternoon.
Yes, I suppose we have.
Come, Valiant. I'll help you put away the weapons.
I'm sure he meant no harm, Giles. He's a man of honor. It was he who had the courage and skill to defeat the Bronze Knight.
I know that, Valiant. And I realize I've been a Knight of the Round Table for only a short time. It's probably very foolish for me to speak against anyone as revered as Sir Gideon, but there's something about him that troubles me. Something dark and evil.
Keep the flame high. We must process as much ore as possible. I beg of you, forgive me, sire, for keeping you waiting. I was delayed by urgent business at the mine.
Calm yourself, Master Fezzig. Cease your pathetic sniveling. The Bronze Knight has no use for your Camelot-loving head on a pike. Unless, of course, you cannot make the payment which is due him tonight.
I don't know the exact nature of it, but I feel it every time I'm around Sir Gideon.
Perhaps it's nothing more than the inner torment that must come with having lost a hand.
Perhaps. Valiant, look! It's Lady Megan. She is truly the most beautiful thing in all of Camelot.
She is also engaged to marry Sir Gideon.
I must say hello to her. I must! Lady Megan, Hello. It's a lovely evening, isn't it?
Yes, it is, Sir Giles.
May I sit beside you at supper tonight?
Yes, feel free, please. It was nice to see you, Giles.
I can finish here and walk with you if you want.
I'm sorry, but I must hurry. Gideon is waiting for me.
She wants me to sit beside her at supper. Valiant, do you suppose that means she's attracted to me?
Giles, she's in love with Sir Gideon. She's going to marry him in the spring.
Spring's a long way off. Things could have changed by then. May I fill your goblet, Lady Megan? Excuse me, Lady Megan?
Yes, Sir Giles?
I was wondering if you would care to have your goblet refilled.
Thank you, but it is full.
Oh, yes. So it is.
We appreciate your thoughtfulness, Giles. But we're making wedding plans here, so if you don't mind.
Yes, of course. I'm so sorry. I beg your pardon, Sir Gideon. I must interrupt as well.
Megan, I'm afraid I must ask you to excuse me. It's from the stable master. My horse has been injured. I'd better see to him. I suspect this will occupy me well into the night, so I'll say good night to you now, my love.
Good night, my darling. Until tomorrow.
Offering to refill a full goblet. It's a wonder she didn't laugh in my face. It's a wonder everyone didn't. Sir Gideon. His horse seems to have made a most miraculous recovery. Perhaps there are some secrets to be discovered here.
Oh, good. You did receive my message.
Obviously. This had better be important. You know how dangerous it would be for me to be seen with you.
The same is true for me, my lord.
I pay you to take such risks.
You may not be able to do so much longer. Fezzik is not certain that the village will be able to make the next payment. And if the people of Twyllingham cannot pay you, Sir Gideon, you cannot pay me.
How is it possible that they can no longer pay?
He claims that the silver ore is nearly tapped out. If Fezzik is the mining prefect, he would know. He doesn't believe the Twyllingham mine can yield another 20 pounds of silver in 2 days.
He's lying. Those hills are rich in silver for years to come.
What was that?
Nothing. An animal, no doubt. Clearly, Fezzik is trying to withhold payment from us. Perhaps he's thinking of skimming some of the profit off for himself. He will discover it to be a very foolish act.
And what do you think we should do about it, my lord?
We shall show Mr. Fezzik the error of his ways.
Giles, are you certain? Absolutely. They said the silver mine at Twyllingham is almost depleted, and it seems Sir Gideon is somehow taking money from the people of the village.
But Sir Gideon is a knight of the Round Table, one of the most respected of them all. It could be that he was simply investigating the matter on King Arthur's behalf. Twyllingham does supply Camelot silver, after all.
Do you really think that could be, Valiant?
I don't know, but I do think your feelings for Lady Megan have colored your viewpoint. Giles, could it be that you want to think badly of Sir Gideon?
No! Valiant, he did lie to Lady Megan about his horse being injured. Surely you agree that this is not the sort of behavior one would expect from a knight?
No, but
Do you really think I would bear false witness against a fellow knight because of a petty jealousy?
Not deliberately, no. But Giles, surely you must see that everything you overheard could have been misinterpreted.
I've heard enough, Valiant. I'll go to Twyllingham alone. Forget I ever asked you to accompany me.
You're my friend, Giles. I believe in you.
Then come with me. I need you. I'm afraid of what I may be getting into.
This place definitely has a strange feel to it.
Where is everyone?
Where are your parents?
Good day to you, gentlemen.
Good day. I am Sir Giles of Camelot, and this is...
My name is Valiant.
How may I help you?
We wish to speak with the Master Fezig on a matter of great import to King Arthur.
Ask for him in the Mine Pit Wood, about 12 leagues in that direction.
Thank you.
Always happy to be of service to Camelot.
And we have reason to believe the silver in these hills is running out.
I'd better be getting on with my rounds. You can tell King Arthur he needn't worry. We will honor our agreement with Camelot.
Of course. But even if you couldn't provide it, you would not be punished.
So it is you who needn't worry. Yet you do seem troubled, Master Fezig. Whatever it is that's bothering you, Sir Giles and I will gladly help you if we can.
The silver deposits in these hills are rich enough to last for some time, but not if we must produce 60 additional pounds per week.
Forgive me, but I'm not sure I understand.
In times past, our silver has attracted the armies of many of King Arthur's fiercest rivals.
One such was the Bronze Knight, before he was finally defeated by the Knight of the Round Table.
By Sir Gideon, to be exact. Ah, yes. The Bronze Knight was the bloodiest and most vicious of all who ever attacked Twyllingham. Sir Gideon drove him off. He vanished, never to be heard from again. Until last year, when his emissary came to see me one day. He said that unless the Bronze Knight was paid 20 pounds of silver every 2 days, he would return and visit his wrath upon us again. And ever since, this man has been coming in the dead of night to collect the payment, right here at this spot.
Who is this man who comes to collect the payments?
I've never seen his face. Until today, I've not dared to speak of this to anyone. He warned me that if I did, the people of the village would be made to pay for it. But now it no longer matters. At this rate, the silver will be gone within days. We will be ruined, and the Bronze Knight will have his vengeance.
Please, don't worry. We'll keep everything you've told us in the strictest confidence.
We'll do everything we can to help you, as soon as possible.
Valiant, this is a dreadful thing that's happening here. And to think that Sir Gideon might somehow be involved.
We still can't be sure he is. After all, Fezig did say that it was the Bronze Knight who was exploiting the village.
I thought I'd find you here.
I couldn't sleep.
Nor I. What are we going to do? You know we can't solve Twillingham's problem by ourselves.
I know. But with King Arthur and Merlin away, we have no one to turn to for counsel, not even Arn and Rowan. Giles, why haven't you told the other knights about your suspicions?
Because I've only just become a knight. How can I be the first member of the Round Table to accuse a well-respected comrade?
Whatever your standing, you still must do what is right.
You don't understand, Valiant. There's a code among knights. One who tarnishes the reputation of another is viewed with contempt. How would be finished before I've even begun?
But the truth, Giles! Surely that is more important than the politics of knighthood.
That's easy for you to say, Valiant. You've not yet attained knighthood. You have nothing to lose. If you think the code isn't real, find out yourself. Ask one of them. I dare you.
I had to talk to you about it, Sir Gawain. I'm not sure what should be done.
Without proof, nothing. Your friend Giles is right to hold his tongue, Valiant. If you are to be a knight yourself one day, you might do well to learn from him.
Sir Gawain, what are you saying?
I'm saying that everyone knows of Giles's feelings towards Lady Megan. It will seem to the others that it is he who is acting without honor. Ah, a work of art. Tell me, Valiant, do you know much about women?
I know enough.
Then tell me this. If Sir Gideon were to be disgraced, would he not lose favor with Lady Megan? And wouldn't the way to her heart then be clear for Sir Giles?
Yes, I had thought of that.
You've still much to learn about the conduct of men in such matters, Valiant, and in time you will. But don't do it at the cost of your future. Do I make myself clear?
Completely, Sir Gawain. Thank you.
Young Valiant can be quite a challenge at times, Elizabeth. Headstrong, impetuous, tenacious. Not unlike myself.
Then he'll make a most interesting night.
Let that be a warning to you, boy, not to meddle in matters that do not concern you. I doubt this Prince Valiant will trouble you further, my lord. Not after last night.
And he's made no further inquiry into the circumstances surrounding the Bronze Knight's disappearance?
No, my lord. Not that it matters. No one knows that you later killed him.
True. It happened on a mountaintop without witnesses. And it was there that I buried him. A fact that now serves my purposes as well as if I'd planned it that way. The Bronze Knight took my hand. He stripped me of my power, and now, long after his death, he ensures it. I like that. It appeals to my knight's sense of justice. Come, let's see if Fezzik will dare to withhold what is owed us, once he sees that the Bronze Knight has come to collect it in person. So, we meet at last.
You returned. But
Where is the silver?
we've been working day and night. This is all that has come from our labors. 5 pounds. Take it and do what you will with me. There's nothing more I can do.
Then you will pay with more than silver.
In the name of Camelot and King Arthur, I challenge you to prepare to do battle.
Your weapon, my lord!
Do you yield?
Yes, blast you. I yield.
Just as I thought. The way you wield your weapon is most distinctive, Sir Gideon. I recognized it the moment the battle was underway.
Sir Gideon? How can this be? How can we have been so cruelly used by a knight of Camelot?
Sir Gideon, you have been found guilty as charged. I hereby pronounce you stripped of your knighthood and banished forevermore from Camelot. To you, Sir Giles, we owe our deepest gratitude. You have honored your king and your country. What you did took courage far beyond the ordinary. The people of Camelot salute you.
so sorry, Lady Megan. It was not my wish to see him so disgraced. You must believe that.
I do understand. You did what was right. Giles, you are a dear boy. And I should like us always to be friends.
Yes, we'll always be friends.
Young Prince Valiant is maturing. Not so long ago, he would have burned for the recognition due him.
Perhaps even claimed sole credit for the deed. A most impressive sign.
And one I'll not quickly forget.
When you're older, you'll understand, Valiant. When I lost my hand, I became half a man. I needed to feel strong, to be powerful again.
How could you not know, Sir Gideon, that the true strength of a man lies not in his hands, but in his heart?